So Ginny's going to kick our meeting off. So Ginny, go ahead.
Good afternoon, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ginny Kozlowski. I'm the Executive Director of Visit New Haven. Welcome to the Central Regional Tourism District annual meeting live from Central Connecticut. Today I'm at Rose Vineyards and Winery, one of the region's newest attractions here in North Branford. With me are Ellen Rose, the owner, and Lynn Mann, the event manager, and I'm going to turn it over to them to share a little bit about their business.
Okay, my name is Ellen Rose. I'm one of the family members at Rose Vineyards and Winery. My husband is actually the 13th generation for the family farm. They've been farming this land for 13 generations since 1644. Back in October of 2019 was when we decided to expand the farming operations and start a farm winery. Since then, we have made 8 different types of wine. We have a full kitchen where we serve food. We do various wine tastings. Since COVID started, we can no longer do the same style of business that we have in the past, but we've adapted. We do wine tastings now tableside so people can experience all the types of wine that we make. Because we have over 50 acres of different agricultural products that we grow, not only do we make wine out of wine grapes, but we also now are doing fruit wines. So we have a strawberry wine that we're playing around with, as well as a peach wine. And possibly in the fall, we'll experiment with apple as well.
My name is Lynn Mann. I'm the events manager here, and we have different events coming up throughout the year. In August, we're going to be having a hay.
Yeah, we're going to do a corn maze where we will essentially be doing a kind of like find the wine throughout the corn maze. And it's just basically to, the farm market that we have on the property is big with fall activities like a corn maze for young families and hay rides. But we wanted to intertwine the winery with that. And the first for the first one, I think we're going to do Thursdays and Fridays throughout the month of August. We're going to kind of take over it. The winery is going to take over it and do something fun. So we're going to call it kind of like find the wine through our corn maze.
And thank you, Ellen and Lynn, for welcoming us here today. And now we're going to turn it back to Don to take us to our next location. Thank you, and have a great afternoon, everyone.
Welcome everyone to the Zoom meeting. We're going to try and make this a really enjoyable experience for everyone. We've done a lot of work in putting together kind of a little tour, and we're going to take you to a few different venues and do that on video, and then we're going to come back and have some live portion. We're going to go back to Bob Bell, who's up at the Air Museum, and talk about financial reports, and we'll hear from Johanna and we can answer your questions. If you do have questions that come up during the presentation, you can throw them into the chat or wait till we come back live again, and we'll be happy to answer them for you. So we're going to go to the video right now, and I'm going to welcome you again. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the annual meeting of the Central Regional Tourism District. Because of COVID-19, we're going to change things up a little this year, and instead of meeting in person, we're obviously doing this meeting on Zoom. But we wanted to bring some of the venues to life for you that we have in Central Connecticut. So we're going to be moving around to different areas, and different members of the board are going to be highlighting those areas for you, and we hope you enjoy it. And don't worry, at the end, we're all going to be back in Middletown, and we'll be available on Zoom for questions.
Hi, I'm John from Lyman Orchards. Welcome to our farm market, the Apple Barrel. The Apple Barrel, we sell our own fruit, but we also have a scratch bakery, we have a deli, we have grocery, we have ice cream, we have just all your delights, as well as just good food here at the Apple Barrel. Well, Lyman Orchards is kind of unique in the sense we're centrally located. We have 1,100 acres, all contiguous, and we're basically for businesses. We open ourselves to the public. They can come enjoy, whether it be pick your own, go to the orchards and do picking. We have golf courses, we have our retail market, and we also have a commercial pie business where we're selling pies across the country. Golf courses, we have 45 holes. We have a championship 18 Robert Trent Jones design. We have an 18-hole Gary Player design, and then we have a 9-hole golf center, the Apple 9. That's great for beginning golfers, but also for a short game if you want to learn that. And we're really geared to teaching people, introducing them to the game. And then you can graduate up to the bigger courses. And the Jones course is really a phenomenal course. Yeah, with COVID-19, obviously it's been a challenge for every business. And so we've established protocols for the safety and protection of our both our employees and our customers. And we're practicing social distancing at all of our businesses. We've got mask policy, which coincides with health guidelines. We're sanitizing, regularly cleaning. Our operations allow, whether it be the golf or whether it be pick your own, when you're out in the open, if you're socially distanced, you don't need to be wearing the mask because you're outdoors. But when you're inside here at the Apple Barrel, masks are required. One of the things that, if you will, a casualty of the COVID-19 has been our special events because of the kind of large gatherings. So we really aren't doing the special events like we normally would during this time of the year. As we get into harvest season, we'll have our mazes open. We'll have our pick your own, again, 1,100 acres so we can spread people out. So that's what we'll be operating under, is trying to move people around the property and keep them distanced safely. Come on out to Lyman Orchards with the family. We've got a lot going on, and you'll have a great time and enjoy all of, whether it be the fresh fruit or whether you can golf or come shop. Just a lot to do. So please come join us this summer and fall, and you'll have a great time.
So we're here at Lyman's. We've got a great day planned. We're going to maybe hit some balls here and then go over to the Apple Barrel and have some lunch and then maybe get 18 in. So we've got some great tourism destinations in Connecticut like this, and we hope that everyone comes back and is taking advantage of them. You see here, everything's pretty much open. People are enjoying golf and enjoying playing a little bit. We've got our pro here, John, who's going to come over and help me with my pitiful golf game. And I guess I'm going to hit a few balls. What do you think, John?
Well, let's take a look here. You got the ball teed up nicely. Yeah. Ball's in the middle of your stance.
Nice. I'm Paul Mayer, the marketing chair for the Central Regional Tourism District. Today I'm at Dinosaur State Park in Rocky Hill, and even though the indoor exhibits are closed, all the outdoor trails are open, so come on down and enjoy the outdoors. It has been a challenging year navigating the COVID-19 pandemic and its effects on Connecticut's important tourism industry. With lots of pivots in marketing strategies and flexibility with our partners, we feel that we can play a meaningful part in Connecticut's recovery efforts. We are excited about this year's marketing efforts for the Central Regional Tourism District, even during these difficult times. Our digital campaign will launch August 3rd and run all the way through October 12th. As you might remember, last year's digital campaign generated over $10 million in economic impact to our region. We're also excited about partnering with the state in a co-op program that will build upon Connecticut's reopening theme, So Good to See You. These are TV commercials that will air all across our region and encourage people to get out and enjoy all that Connecticut has to offer. Our NCM movie theater campaign has been moved to March 2021 and will run throughout the summer. It is a 15-second commercial that will air on movie screens all across Western Mass and Boston. By the end of December 2020, the Tourism District will have distributed over 415,000 brochures and rack cards. We also continue to build our photo library, so you may see us taking some pictures at an attraction, event, or a place near you. We have created and updated a wide range of collateral material for distribution. We have updated the Beertopia, Central Connecticut's Beer Trail brochure, Smokin', a guide to Central Connecticut's barbecue trail, Family Fun in Central Connecticut, Diners of Central Connecticut, rack cards for both River Valley, Greater Hartford, and Greater New Haven, and we've even created bookmarks that will be distributed for free in all of our town and city libraries. We have just created a brand new Taco Trails brochure of Central Connecticut. In the brochure is a restaurant called Sayulita in Glastonbury, and here to tell us more about that is owner Billy Driggs.
Hi, my name is Bill Driggs, and I own Sayulita, a Mexican restaurant here in South Glastonbury, Connecticut. through travels in Mexico and throughout the world, got the idea of doing this restaurant. Sayulita, the name comes from this cool little town on the Pacific coast of Mexico where I like to go and surf and relax, and they have great food, and kind of was the inspiration behind the restaurant. And we kind of brought that inspiration here to South Glastonbury and tried to offer the area something a little bit different, something that they hadn't seen before in terms of Mexican cuisine. I think our signature dishes are our tacos. I mean, they're a la carte tacos. They come in a wide variety, and we often do specials, and they range lobster and black truffle taco. We also have things like al pastor and some fish tacos and shrimp and things that are very authentic Mexican type cuisine. So I think the tacos and tamales as well are two of our favorites. Our drink menu here is, I mean, obviously it's about margaritas, and we use fresh ingredients for our margaritas, fresh squeezed lime juice, which is, I think, the key to a really good margarita, and it's one of the keys, and along with good tequila and some agave, and it's very simple. But we also use fresh local ingredients. In the summer it's great. We have access to blueberries and raspberries and peaches, and we use all those to make special margaritas. All of the guys working behind the bar here are very experienced, and they like to bring new ideas. And right now during COVID, we are able to sell drinks. If they buy food, they can also grab a drink with a lid on it to go. So that's been very popular, so people still have access to our margaritas. COVID-19 obviously hit the restaurant industry very hard, and it really changed how we had to go about business. We're a small restaurant. We had to quickly change over to doing to-go food only, so we changed our whole way of doing business with to-go containers and the efficiencies in the kitchen and trying to find the food that traveled the best to put it on a limited menu that we could sell. And we kind of transitioned into a strictly to-go format. We're fortunate. It's worked pretty good. I think in this time, people have been looking for more casual fare, and we do have a lot of new customers and guests because they are able to do takeout. Unfortunately, we're probably going to have to go back to either all indoor dining and very limited takeout. When I say that, we're thinking about maybe doing, every day from like 2 to 3, we'll take 20 calls for some to-go food, and that's really all we'll be able to handle. We can't, our kitchen, when the restaurant's full and jamming, the kitchen can't handle doing to-go food. We just don't have the space and the capacity to do it. I think Connecticut is a great place to come and visit and try different kinds of cuisine, good restaurants. As somebody that's lived here my whole life, it's just a great place to come back to. Look forward to seeing you at Sayulita sometime soon. Stop by and say hi and have a classic margarita.
On behalf of the marketing committee, we will work hard to help get Connecticut back on its feet during the recovery. Thank you very much.
We had some great momentum going with the tourism district before everything shut down. We had a university college committee going, and we were making some progress. We had a short ad that was going to be showing in movie theaters up in the Boston area. We've got all that stuff on hold, and as soon as everything resumes, we'll be back to doing it again. And we hope we can get that momentum back and keep everyone involved. In the meantime, we're here with John Lyman from Lyman Orchards up in the peach orchard, and he's going to show us how to pick some peaches. So,
John? Well, welcome to Lyman Orchards. Peaches were actually our first commercial crop back in 1890.
Nice.
1890. Yeah. So we've been growing fruit for a long time, and peaches were our first crop. Apples now we're known for apples, but the peaches we still grow, and there's nothing like a tree-ripe peach. So what you look for is, you're generally the ones up closer to the top of the tree will have will be a little riper. You get that nice background color, and again, leaving them on the tree for a couple extra days gives that extra juice and that flavor, and there's nothing like picking it right off the tree.
Nice. You can eat them like that, or go home and make a pie, right?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So you can come here, pick your own, or you can have these guys do it. Go down to the store and pick them up right there.
So little Luna's ready to pick some peaches with us.
Oh, you found her spot.
Welcome to the Old Drake Hill Flower Bridge in Simsbury, Connecticut. I'm Shireen Wassel, and I'm one of the co-chairs of this beautiful bridge. The bridge was built in 1892 as a one-lane vehicle bridge. In 1984, it became a pedestrian and bicycle way and was placed on the National Register of Historic Places. Later in 1996, it began as a flower bridge with only 4 boxes and a garden of annuals. Now the bridge has 62 boxes and 32 baskets of bountiful flowers and a cottage garden on the east side of the bridge. It's owned by the town of Simsbury under the supervision of our Parks and Recreation Department. We are a nonprofit 501c3 and are run by our board of directors. Our baskets and boxes are sponsored by subscribers and maintained by our many volunteers each day. Last year, the bridge was not planted as the town constructed our new Hopbrook Landing Park adjacent to the bridge. This year, we felt it was important as a sign of hope to plant the flowers on the bridge once again, and with the approval of the town, we were able to plant the boxes and baskets following Governor Lamont's COVID guidelines. Our 42 volunteers wear masks and keep their social distance for their safety while deadheading the flowers. Our bridge is wide enough to keep visitors socially distanced from each other. We thank our visitors as we've noticed that most of them kindly abide by the codes of safety. This flower bridge with its 96 baskets and boxes is one of our most iconic and treasured landmarks, which flows over the Farmington River. It is handicapped accessible both entering the bridge and for picnicking at the park. The park was also designed for better access to the river for kayakers and canoers. So please come and visit and enjoy the tranquility of our venue. Bring a picnic lunch or take advantage of the many takeout choices from our nearby restaurants. Listen to the birds sing, watch the ducks and herons on the river, and stroll the bridge. It is a photographer's delight no matter what the season is. This year we celebrate Simsbury's 350th year birthday. As part of our lure to the town, we have the fabulous and famous Seward Johnson sculpture exhibition throughout our downtown, and one of them is right here on the bridge. It's called Day Off, and it features a fisherman and his son who we have named Rod Fisher and Junior, his son. Please come and visit us soon. Spend a few hours here strolling the bridge, picnicking, biking, and relaxing right here in the heart of Simsbury.
All right, so we're here in the 1741 Club. That's part of Lyman Orchards golf course. There's a Gary Player course and there's a Trent Jones course. And being Tuesday, we're here on Taco Tuesday, so you could come down here and enjoy your favorite tacos. Speaking of tacos, the district just came out with a taco brochure, and we'll be able to show you that, and hopefully it'll promote the different restaurants in the Central Tourism District.
Hi, this is Mary Wick from the Westbrook Inn Bed and Breakfast. We are a vintage inn on the shores of the Connecticut Sound in Westbrook, Connecticut. We have 10 beautiful guest rooms that have recently been renovated. One of the things that's so great about the inn is we offer lots of fun things for our guests to do complimentary. Besides delicious breakfasts, we have kayaks because we are on the shores of the Patchogue River. We offer beach chairs, beach towels, and umbrellas because we're 2 short blocks to the beach, a beautiful sandy public beach. We offer bikes for you to explore the area, and we have great restaurants in the area for you to come and enjoy dining both inside and out. We bought the inn a year ago, so we were really enjoying what was a phenomenal looking 2020. In February, we started to worry that we'd be sold out for the summer. So it was definitely a surprise when we needed to shut down for 3 months. What we did was just use that opportunity to all those list of things we wanted to do to renovate the inn and refresh it and make it even more special for our guests. We just used that time. That included painting the outside, refreshing some of our outside spaces, which were so important because we feel we're in a really unique position. We only have 20 guests at any time. We have lots of outdoor space, which allows people to eat outside, dine for breakfast outside, but also enjoy not only a riverfront dock and patio, we have a back patio, we have a front porch, a gazebo. So it gives people the opportunity to be very distant from others, but be away and enjoying time away. We've also implemented all of the Stay Safe protocols from the American Lodging Association. So expanded cleanliness in the rooms. We've got ample supplies of hand sanitizers and wipes for guests so they can feel really comfortable while they're here. And our staff has been impeccably trained at keeping the inn sparkly clean, yet still warm and friendly and inviting. So we really hope that you're the next group of friends that we get to meet. If you'd like to come and stay at the inn, you can find us at www.westbrookinn.com. You can call the inn. I'm always excited to talk to new folks and find the right room for them and tell them about all the things that they can enjoy while they're here. And if your wedding plans have had to be changed and you're looking at a smaller venue or to just run away and get married, we're a great spot for you. So we hope we see you soon.
So we're here at the Apple Barrel, and John's provided us with a nice Lyman pie. These are available here, or they're available at your local grocery store. So if you want to go out and get one, enjoy a piece of New England.
I'm Cindy Riccio, acting co-director of the Webb Dean Stevens Museum in Weathersfield, which incidentally is the largest historic district in Connecticut. We reopened on June 24th after an extended closure due to COVID-19. Some things that visitors can expect when they come: masks are required for both staff and visitors. We have hand sanitizer in our 3 historic houses. And we have established a new traffic flow pattern that will allow for proper social distancing. We are open right now on a limited basis. We are open Wednesday through Saturday, and tour times are 10 a.m., 12 noon, and 2 p.m. And on Sundays, tour times are at 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. in groups of 4 or less. We are thrilled to be open again and share with the world that George Washington stayed here for 5 days in May of 1781, where he met with French General Rochambeau to plan what eventually was the final march ending the Revolutionary War. People are really excited when they hear that George Washington stayed here and are often astonished that Connecticut played such an important role in the American Revolution. Our new Education and Visitor Center is slated to open later this year, where we will be able to offer programming year-round for both the public, for school children, and for private group tours. We will also have new exhibition and public event spaces, including spaces for weddings. All of this will boost the Webb Dean Stevens Museum already considerable economic impact in Connecticut, and will also boost Connecticut heritage tourism. As state guidelines ease, we will be offering more tour times in addition to more public programs, especially as we get into the fall. Please be sure to visit our website and also follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
A lot of people may be wondering how DATCO's faring through all this. We've been pretty much shut down since March. We don't have a lot of activity. Things are slowly starting to come back. We had some hope for fall sports, but that's not looking too good right now. We're hoping that some of our legislative efforts are paying off. We've got a bill in both the Senate and the House right now, and we're hoping to hear about that by August 7th. So we should have some good news, we hope, coming out of Washington. And hopefully we'll get back to traveling and carrying people again.
Hi, I'm Ron Sansone from Spoke and Spy Cider Works in Middletown, Connecticut. We're located in the historic Remington Rand building with 2 breweries. We're open to sell cider. We make a natural cider, hard cider from apples that are fermented. There's no grains, so it's naturally gluten-free, vegan, and raw. Our tasting room opened on March 14th, 2 years ago, and it's been an exciting journey, and we're still making cider, and we're still here for people looking for cider. We have a lot of ciders, and they change every week, so this is what we currently have. And this is going to change next week. So this first cider is the Spy Barrel. It's made with Northern Spy apples, a local origin heirloom apple, the Northern Spy. It's fermented dry and then aged in Pinot Noir barrels. And that's where we get our name. The Spy in Spoke and Spy Cider Works is from the Northern Spy apple. Sam's Heirloom is, again, local apples from Litchfield County that I handpicked. And we ferment dry. It's a unique heirloom apple blend that creates this beautiful color, delicious tannins, acidity. Cider of the night is another one. Massachusetts blend of apples. I worked with a Massachusetts blogger to create this as a signature cider for his thing. It's aged in a single malt rye barrel with Mexican vanilla. The Sidra is a Spanish style cider, wild fermented. It's pretty funky, very acid forward, tart. I love it. Some people don't get it, but I think it's my favorite. Love Shouldn't Hurt is another Northern Spy based cider with strawberries and rhubarbs, as local as possible products, always. It's tart, sweet, a lot of fun. These two, the middle of the raspberry, middle of the cherry, local culinary apples, fermented dry, blended with raspberries, cherries. We do other ones. We do grape, orange, strawberry, straight apple. It's a semi-sweet, 5.1% ABV. This last one is culinary apples with pineapples, wild fermented. It's got a lot of spice, chilies, jalapenos, habanero. It's a favorite, and I think a lot of people come here for the tapache. Tapache mode is what it's called. COVID-19 caused us to, we kind of shut down hard, and we've only been open for a few weeks now, maybe 5 weeks, 6 weeks. We're open for to-go sales to the window. People can order online, come pick it up. Our tasting room currently isn't open. We're hoping to, when things get a little better, open the tasting room or have outdoor seating like a lot of other breweries in the state. Our clientele, it's a lot of people from everywhere in the state. It's pretty broad. We have gluten-free people, vegans. We have a lot of beer drinkers who just can't drink beer anymore. They have gluten sensitivities, or just people who like cider. It's a natural product, local apples. A lot of people come up from the shoreline, from all over the state, from out of state. I mean, out of state traffic's a little slow right now, but hopefully that picks up again as borders open up. We hope to see you down at Spoken Spy Cider Works in Middletown. Cheers.
Hi, my name is Brian Wilson. I'm the Assistant Director of Connecticut State Parks, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what we have going on during the summer of 2020. Our park system as a whole encompasses over 250,000 acres. We have 110 state parks and 32 state forests, and we maintain over 4,000 miles of trails throughout that park system. During the COVID pandemic, there are a lot of people who are looking for outdoor activities to do, as many places have been closed for indoor activities. Before you go outside to enjoy any one of our parks or forests, there's a few things that you should definitely be aware of. Make sure that you know before you go, first and foremost. Do your homework, check out a trail map, go to our website, and take a look to make sure that the park or forest or location is actually open. You're going to want to try to explore some new places, perhaps closer to home, and try to avoid both the busy parks and the busy times of day. We find that our data shows that most of the influx of visitation happens between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Pretty much every day. And during the summertime, every day is kind of a weekend day. Now we've been seeing. So, try to plan your trip accordingly. I always like to go out later in the afternoon. And really, I think that both the early mornings and the late afternoons when the sun is low is the best opportunity to get outside and kind of escape the heat. Well, one other thing that you can do as well, too, if you're trying to escape the heat, is visiting any of these trails or going into the forest. Typically, the temperature within one of the state forests or parks is going to be about 10 degrees cooler than it is outside of your house or outside in a downtown area. Well, Cockaponset State Forest is one of our largest state forests. That is about 19,000 acres, which is mostly comprised in Middlesex County. There's a lot of hiking opportunity all throughout the forest. And typically you're going to find smaller trailheads where there isn't large parking lots or large foot traffic. So you can probably go out and explore areas in Cockaponset State Forest and only run into a few people along the way. Gillette Castle State Park. Now, right now we are not conducting tours of the castle, and the visitor center is closed, but the grounds are beautiful, and there's a lot of opportunity to walk around the park and the trails and the bridges, and just you can go around the outside of the castle. It's one of our most immaculately maintained parks, in my opinion. Another very unique park is the Connecticut Valley Railroad State Park, which many people don't even realize that that is a state park. Based in Essex, where the steam train operates, the whole railway corridor along the Connecticut River is a state park. The Valley Railroad is operating their train tours now, but they also have this really new, unique rail bike experience, which you can reserve. And it's basically just like a little rail car bicycle that you and a partner can pedal up the railway and take a tour up on the tracks through the corridor. So that's a really neat experience to check out. A lot of other great parks like Haddam Meadows. I mean, there's a ton of opportunity along the Connecticut River for both boat launches, parks and forest areas to get you right up to the river. With respect to trails, there are hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails within the county. One of our most popular state park trails is the Airline Trail, which starts in Portland, actually, and runs northeast all the way up to the Massachusetts border. So that's a really unique opportunity if you're looking for a linear experience, for either for a long jog or a bike ride. There's always unique things to see along that way. So the biggest tip is to make sure that you're prepared before you go out. Spend a few minutes checking out our website. You can go to our social media pages as well too, to make sure that there's no closures on that day, and make sure that you and your group, if you're traveling with other people, are prepared for the day. Make sure you stay well hydrated during the summertime. Bring your face masks with you if you plan on getting within 6 feet of other people. And there are plenty of places to go out and enjoy, so you should have no problem finding a unique experience.
So I want to give a special thanks to the Chamber staff. They've been great through all this. They've really kept the tourism district going. A special shout out to Johanna Bond and Sierra Lopez. They've been wonderful and really have done everything they can to keep tourism vital in Connecticut. Special thanks also goes out to Paul Mayer, who's gone above and beyond helping us put these videos, this program together. So thanks to Paul, and we really appreciate your efforts.
Good morning. My name is Norman Needleman. I'm the First Selectman of Essex and the State Senator for the 33rd District, and I'm happy to welcome you to the town of Essex waterfront. We're at the Connecticut River Museum dock, and behind me you're seeing the Connecticut River and all the boating that's going on. We're very excited that life is trying to be normal right now, even though people are being incredibly cooperative. But there are a lot of people out on the water. Always want to caution, if you're boating, watch out for the kayakers. If you're kayaking, watch out for the boaters. But the town has continued to operate through the entire pandemic. We have been providing services and improving the town, so now you see what you see. Town is ready for people to come as long as they're taking all the precautions necessary to keep themselves and other people safe. Many of the restaurants have continued to operate on takeout only, and now they're operating on takeout and sit in or outside. We're very excited that we've had a few events now that have been coordinated very carefully with the Department of Health and the First Selectman's office. We've had alfresco Thursdays every other week, I believe, and businesses are staying open, and we're having some food served on the green, working with all the restaurants in town to provide some activity here. We've also had the first Thursdays on the dock this week. There was some music here. People were 15 feet apart in small groups, which is the way you should do it, and very excited that life is, in the midst of a crazy situation, life is trying to be normal, and continue to do all the good work that we do in the town, and all the beautiful areas in town are up and running. The only weak link there right now is the entertainment side. The Playhouse is planning on things, but hopefully we can get that back the steam train is operating and doing a great job keeping people safe. So very excited that have an opportunity to speak here to the chamber board. Love that you guys come here, and love to be part of the chamber as a town and as a member.
Hi, I'm Johanna Bond, Executive Director of the Central Regional Tourism District and Vice President of the Middlesex Chamber of Commerce. Welcome to the beautiful waterfront town of Essex, featuring an abundance of history, culture, fantastic unique shopping, outstanding restaurants. Nestled along this beautiful Connecticut River, the town of Essex is a great example of the amazingly charming communities that are found throughout our region. I would first like to thank Paul Mayer and the marketing team for the outstanding dedication and steadfast commitment they have shown through these difficult times. As you can see, before COVID-19 pandemic hit, the district was off and running with a very aggressive media campaign, and it participated in so many events and trade shows. Throughout these difficult times, we have worked extremely hard to continue to market this great region through a robust social media campaign. We created Every Town Has a Story to bring visitors a first-hand look at the charm and character that each town has to offer. Through this, we have seen amazing innovation and inspiration. I can assure you that we will continue to evolve and develop new campaigns and programs to market our great region. We could not do this alone. I appreciate the great relationships we have with Randy Fivash and his team at the State Office of Tourism, Ginny Kozlowski and her team at Rex Development, and of course our great leader, our chairman, Don DeVivo. Looking forward, we will be introducing virtual fam tours, regional podcasts, great fall destination tours that focus on the safety of visitors while still creating memories for all. Many thanks to you, the board, for your commitment, your dedication to our success. We are all in this together, and I have no doubt that we will flourish and move forward in a positive direction as a great team. Thank you.
So we're going to wrap things up here from Lyman, and hope you enjoyed our presentation today. We're going to go back to the chamber and be able to answer questions for you, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation. We're probably going to go inside and sample some of the beer that they've got on tap. They've got a whole list that they gave me here: Black Duck Porter and Happy Trees IPA and Fruit Punch Supernova. So we're going to have to decide. Maybe we'll try some of that Lyman cider as well. So hope you enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thanks.
All right, we are back in the chamber. Hope you guys enjoyed our little presentation and tried to keep things moving and covered a lot of ground. And so now we're going to kick it over to Bob Bell, who's up in Windsor Locks at the Air Museum. Bob, are you there? You got to unmute.
Hey, we're right here.
There he is.
Hey guys, welcome to the New England Air Museum. It's fantastic. You know, we have been open for over a month now because we have 90 some odd acres. You can get outside, you can get inside and enjoy the wonderful displays at the New England Air Museum. We are social distancing, but because we have so much space, we really can welcome up to about 5,000 visitors. Whoa, come on down. Oh, by the way, I'm the treasurer, and I was handed our treasurer's report, so I'm going to have to bore you for a few moments and be official. I have the profit and loss statement, and I have the balance sheet. Let's start with the balance sheet. We have money in the bank. That's the important thing. We have $43,868.41. I'm reading that with bifocals. That's our balance sheet. So we're in a good, reasonable cash position. But we've had a very active year. In our income and profit and loss statement, we have the DECD grant, which was paid to us completely. Sorry, I'm moving in and out of the light. Nice, bless you. Okay, and we've done a fantastic job with the help of course, our marketing crew and Johanna Bonds and her team at the chamber. We've done advertising productions and social media and so forth, but we've done, in effect, our marketing expense, $400,000 income and $360-some thousand in marketing, even though we seem to be shut down. But remember, we didn't shut down until a few months ago. and the programs that have been put in place are ready to roll out. And those things have been paid for. The brochures have been paid for. So we've been doing a fantastic job there. Total expenses were $374,308.22. That I could read, which left us with a little bit of net income, which I gave you on the balance sheet, combined with what we had before and the $26,700 that we've had income this year. I want to thank you guys, and I want to invite you to the New England Air Museum. Right behind me, this is called the Sky Crane. This thing is huge. I mean, it's, I can't tell you how big it is. I got cut off, thank you.
They can still hear you.
Oh, you still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, Don, sorry, but you guys had a wonderful time over at Lyman Orchards, and I really want one of those beers. So I'm gonna head down pretty soon to get one.
I may meet you there, Bob. I may meet you there.
Okay, fair enough. Take care, guys.
Thanks, Bob. If anyone's got any questions on the financial report, we can obviously make the financials available to you. If you've got questions now, we're happy to answer them. Bob's still with us. You could put a question in the chat or raise your hand and we'll get you on live. So we're going to go back to New Haven now to Ginny, who's going to give us another update.
I just wanted to share one note regarding New Haven. This will be Sarah Washburn's last meeting. She has taken an opportunity to move back with family to St. Louis. So first I want to thank her for all of her efforts. And I know that all of you will join me in wishing her a great next career and good luck with the move. So thank you, Sarah. And we will miss you very much.
Well, I echo those remarks. Thanks to Sarah for everything, and have a safe trip home. And we hope you do well in St. Louis. And on behalf of everyone here at the district, we want to thank you for your efforts. So with that, we're getting close to the end of our presentation. If you have questions, please put them in the chat. Comments, things you want us to address. We tried to make this not your typical Zoom meeting. I've been on so many of them, they all start to look the same. So we tried to make it a little different for you guys, a little more enjoyable. And we're able to kind of hop around the district and go to different venues and see the places that are opening up. And we all hope that we'll be back to normal and meeting in person soon. But in the meantime, we try to keep tourism alive and keep some of the businesses going that are still out there and open. So does anyone have any questions?
Welcome back to Middletown. I hope you guys enjoyed our tour as much as we enjoyed doing it. There's so many great treasures amongst this region. It was really amazing. The one thing I wanted to highlight is that we will be contacting you all directly to put together our podcast. We're going to be doing Every Town Has a Story podcast this for the fall season. So please pay attention to those emails that Sierra sends out. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank Sierra, who's up with Bob Bell at the museum. She's been working really, really hard and doing a great job on social media. Hi, Sierra. There she is. Hi, Sierra. So thank you, Sierra, for all you've done. Just remember that we're here for you. If you have any ideas, any suggestions, please let us know. We're here working for you as hard as we can. I know these are very difficult and extreme times, but we're going to persevere. We're going to get through this, and just look at all the innovation that's going on out there. I think if we help share those stories and work together, we're going to get through this stronger. So just let us know if you have any questions. I think somebody had their hand up.
Hi, it's Christine Goupil from Clinton. I'm going to be scheduling a meeting with our EDC to talk about some opportunities for us for marketing, etc. Do we have anything that we're sharing amongst our group that would be useful to them to share in advance, any documents or anything that just came out of the presentations, just opportunities that we're starting to understand better because of COVID that people should really focus in on, at least in their districts?
Absolutely. We work very closely with the state, and they've been working really, really hard trying to do best practices. And one of the key things that we rolled out was our Relaunch Program, which kind of offers all those kind of different things that it's best practices that other companies have done. As far as what we did today, a lot of these videos will be on social media and through all of our platforms. We're going to put them on the state website as well. But Chris, why don't you reach out to me directly? Let's set up a phone call, and let me see if I can assist you with some things.
Thanks very much.
You're very welcome. All right, Deb, we do have a lot of brochures here, but our storage is actually at the DATCO at their main campus in New Britain. So if you just want to shoot Paul or myself an email, we can set up a time to get together with you to get those brochures. Any other questions?
Oh, so we had a great meeting this morning. We have a monthly meeting with the state and the other two districts. And Randy Fiveash hosted that, and Randy's on. I think he wants to say a couple words. So Randy, can you, I think we unmuted you. There you go.
Yeah, thanks,
You're
Doc.
up.
Just a quick comment to the board and to you, Don, and Johanna and Paul and all the members of the board. We did have a great meeting once a month. We have a meeting with all of the representatives of the 3 tourism districts, and it was a great meeting this morning. And we appreciate all of the representatives from the Central District. I just wanted to take just a quick minute to thank all of you on the board, the officers, and all the members of the board for your hard work. I was telling the members of all of the districts this morning that there is a significant attitude and reality change from just a very short period of time between all of the districts. Those of you who have been on the board of the Central District for a while will know this and recognize this. And from a district standpoint, working together, coordinating, collaborating. And so I would just say, from a state office of tourism, we appreciate that. We acknowledge that, and we're thankful for that. A lot of good collaboration going, especially in these times that are difficult for all of us to be dealing with. Just finally, though, I would say to you that we're going to be kicking off tomorrow on Wednesday a significant campaign, TV advertising campaign. Social media has been going on for quite a while, well, for the last 10 days or so. But we'll be kicking off a media campaign, advertising campaign, streaming TV campaign that we talked about this morning with Don and Paul and the other district representatives. We'll be providing all of these with 6 different 30-second commercials, TV commercials that we'll be providing. And so after tomorrow, all of those we'll be making available to the district, all the districts, and Paul and Johanna and their teams will have those available. So they'll be letting you know how you can get those and show those. There'll be 3 statewide commercials and then 3 district-centric commercials that'll be dedicated to what's going on in each one of the districts. One obviously central, so you'll be seeing those. We appreciate the cooperation and the partnership of the Central District in helping us with one of those. So you'll be seeing those. I think you'll like them. If you have not seen the 3 safety, we call them safety videos, they're a little bit longer, they're about 2 minutes long. If you haven't seen those, we'll be sending those again to the districts, to all the districts. So Johanna will have all of those as well. You need to watch those and you can acknowledge those. You can also put those out on your individual social channels if you choose to. Basically what they are is or each one of them are with particular industries, our attraction industry, our restaurant industry, and our hotel industry, showing how each one of the industries are preparing and have prepared for the guests to come back to Connecticut. So you'll notice also in the advertising, in the commercials, we had to shoot a lot of new footage because obviously we didn't have footage that was protocol appropriate with masks and such in there, with people wearing masks and all. So you'll see all that is new as well. So again, thank you. We appreciate it. Happy to respond afterwards to, you can get in touch with me or anybody on our team with questions or comments, or be happy to respond to those. So again, thank you, Don, Paul, Johanna, all the team at Central District, and appreciate it, all the board members' work. But thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thanks, Randy. We will continue to meet with the state and work with you guys. We meet on a monthly basis with all the districts. So hopefully we can coordinate our efforts and get people back into the destinations again. We've had some questions on the brochures. So just to clarify, we have copies of the brochures here at the chamber, but we also have the excess capacity at our warehouse at DATCO in New Britain. So you can contact me, contact Paul, contact Johanna. We can make arrangements for you to get those brochures if you want them. Johanna is also going to send out a PDF to everyone, which is just a PDF, and you can print the brochures yourself or use those on social media or on your website. So you'll have the PDFs for the brochures, and she'll email them to every board member. Yeah. Okay, any other questions out there? I don't see anything more in the chat or the question and answer. You know, I can tell you, we're really happy that we're funded this year, and we don't have to worry about that. We've got a lot of plans in place. We've got a lot of active committees, and we're just going to keep charging ahead. If you've got ideas or you've got questions or criticism, comments, please reach out to us. It's difficult when you're not meeting in person. I think a lot of the benefits of the meeting were the conversations and the interaction that we had before and after the actual meeting itself. And unfortunately, we don't have that opportunity. So if you do have thoughts or something you want to talk about offline, please reach out to us, and we can either arrange a conference call or a phone call, and hopefully we can keep things moving. Johanna, do you have anything else you want to add?
My speaker's not working, but no, just thank you, and we will continue to work very hard for this region, and thank you for all your efforts.
All right, guys. I don't see any other questions. I'll give a last call for questions or comments. Again, if you do have things that you think about later, or you want to, make a comment, we hope you enjoyed the presentation. As I said, we tried to make it informative and a little different and entertaining. If this works, we'll try it again soon, and we'll get things back open in Connecticut and get things moving. So everyone stay safe, and I hope your business is doing well. And we are here for you, and we'll keep working. So everyone have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.